All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Testimonial Tuesday here at Life of Joy Foundation. I am the founder and director of Life of Joy, and I have here with me one of our guest musicians for Songs of Hope, which is coming up on Saturday, December 3rd, Mr. Jordan Lally. Hello, Jordan.
Hello, Joy. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm so psyched to just introduce all of you to Jordan here. He's a really awesome guy. Got connected with him through Leslie on our board of directors. She had the pleasure of connecting with him. I think you did a gig at Loyola, right? Isn't that where
hmm
you guys,
Yeah.
connected?
Yeah.
And so I'm so excited to learn about you and Big Infinite and the work that you guys are doing for suicide prevention. So thank you so much for joining us for Songs of Hope. And so, yeah, singer-songwriter. Can you just share just a little bit about who you are, Jordan, and why being a part of this event is so important to you?
Yeah, absolutely. The event is just, and the foundation in general just aligns perfectly with our mission, my band's mission, and our foundation, the Lally Foundation. So I lost my father, Ed, to depression and suicide back in 2014. And before that, we were just kind of your typical band doing band things, touring around the U.S. Um, and then that loss really, it just changed everything, as one could imagine. I took a step back from music, from writing songs, from touring, and just focused on my own mental, emotional health. And whenever I felt compelled to get back to music, it was very different. My whole life had changed. I was just more honest. I think the biggest thing that my dad's passing forced me to do was take a look at my own mental health, which I had done everything I can to avoid and to hide from everyone else, certainly. I've struggled with a tremendous amount of social anxiety and depression. And so, yeah, so following that loss, just started to be more honest. That honesty kind of had this ripple effect through our music, and then eventually through a lot of community outreach we do through the Ed Lally Foundation. And that ripple effect has brought me here and now, and December 3rd is going to bring me to Songs of Hope. So just aligns so well with your foundation and what you guys do is the holistic approach to mental health. So just really excited.
Yeah, yeah, no, we're so psyched to have you, and I know you've got some originals that you're going to be sharing with us at the event, and I so love just everything that you guys are about in terms of just this whole your whole message is about the power of expression, right?
Yeah.
And speaking your truth. And so, can you speak to just kind of like what was a turning point for you in your journey?
Yeah, I mean, the turning point was my father's passing. In particular, I gave his eulogy, and I was honest. And up until that time, we weren't honest about my father's struggle. We did everything could to hide it from the community. I certainly was hiding my own struggles, and I was open and honest on that day. And that honesty changed my relationship with the rest of the world because following the service, people came up to me and they not only offered their condolences, but they also started to share their personal stories just because I had been honest. That prompted me for the very first time in my life to share with those people right immediately after my dad's funeral, to share with them my stories. And that was it. That just changed everything. And in that moment on that day, depression and anxiety were the things that started to connect me to people, rather
Mhm.
than this wall between me and everybody else. And the only variable that changed was my willingness just to be honest about it and just to speak that truth. So that was the turning point, and everything from that day forward has changed. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm. And then I know a part of your kind of healing process has been around meditation, right? That's been one of your core tools.
Yeah, yeah. So that's I kind of boil the changes in my life down to twofold truth and meditation. I started to get honest, and then I started to get honest with myself. In meditation was sort of my daily accounting for the truth. And I started that the day after my dad's funeral, and I was not inclined to meditate. I was not, I couldn't sit still, couldn't focus my mind, none of that stuff. But I did have a genuine, earnest desire to better cope and to heal, and so, yeah, I stuck with those meditations, and slowly and surely they've changed my headspace over time.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's amazing how sometimes super simple tools and practices can just really shift us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like it's too simple, and it's like free and you can do it by yourself. And it's like, wait, this is too good to be true. I can't, just, 15, 20 minutes a day. That's it. But and it can be frustratingly subtle, but, slowly and surely, if you stick with it, it's like that momentum changer that just starts to shift the momentum of certainly changed the momentum of my life.
I love it. I love it. Well, and and for anybody who's around Life of Joy, that we're all about, you finding what works for you. And, that's what we mean by holistic approach is everybody has to have their kind of own secret sauce, as I call it, find their healing tools, build their own toolbox and build their own support team. Right. And so I'm so excited that you are going to be a part of this event, and your buds in the band, to have all three of you are coming out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, everybody come join us next Saturday. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday, December 3rd. At the Church at Severn Run in Severn, Maryland. It's not too far from Fort Meade, very centrally located to the region. We're excited to bring you guys to Anne Arundel County because you guys are up in Baltimore. So yeah, get your tickets and details. You can check out at lojsongsofhope.com. This is really just going to be an awesome event full of healing music, testimony, connection. We're going to have all kinds of awesome resources out there for you to connect with, to help build your own support team and find your secret sauce, and really just find community and encouragement. So we're really psyched to have you guys. Thank you again so much for volunteering your time to come support this event. We really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't heard of Ed Lally Foundation, definitely check it out. Is it Ed Lally?
EdLallyFoundation.org.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you and the other guys from Big Infinite. Thanks so much, Jordan.
Absolutely. Thank you, Joy. Look forward to seeing everybody.